There we go. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you being here. As I was telling the ladies backstage, I'm a bit of a hot mess tonight, but guess what? I also am. I'm an in the zone hot mess. Okay. I'm like an auto zone level hot mess.
Yes.
Not only did I wake up to my own snort, I woke up to my own snort dreaming about the story and particularly the scene I'm about to write. So I am very, very much here and present, ready for this. Okay. Do you guys you know, I feel like everyone knows you. I'm sorry to be that
Jump
person.
in.
Yeah. Yeah, let's probably jump in real quick. Tell us all what you're working on tonight while I go through the chat and wave at people. And then we'll go right into our first sprint. Starting hot with you, Laura Nettles.
I am
First.
drafting a vampire romance right now. I am in chapter 7, and the vampires have just been super domestic last chapter. Like, literally sitting around braiding hair. Like, so, yeah, that's where we're at. But now we are out the door. We are finally out there on a mission. So here we go. Now I gotta figure out how does this mission go down? What exactly is the mission? Who are his underground contacts? I don't know. Yeah.
So good. So good. I'm here for the domesticity and also the craziness.
Mm-hmm.
Both. We're here for both. Jenna Gordon, I believe Nick already did your intro for you.
Yep.
So I guess we're just learning what you're working on. Are you still cheerleading tonight?
Yes, I am not going to write anything, and my good friend Nick, clearly ADHD, has been writing for like everybody. So if you're behind, just borrow some of their words because they hit 40,000. It's day 6. They might be finished with Nano in the first week. They are killing it. So I'm just gonna like borrow some words from Nick,
There we
even
go.
though I'm not participating in Nano. They have plenty to go around.
Yeah, my bet, like I said on Barrage, my bet is they might finish by Wednesday, Thursday, maybe.
If that
If
long.
one of those days they had like a very kind of like chill writing day, not too hype of a workout, but I'm pretty sure we're not gonna reach the next weekend without reaching those 50K words.
I'm pretty sure we won't hit Monday night before. I mean, like, maybe if Nick works Monday night, it might take them till Tuesday.
Yeah.
But only because of that darn job. I mean,
Yeah.
How dare them have a
I
how
mean,
dare they have a day job?
Don't we all?
Esther.
Yeah, I'm Esther Maria Duhart. Channel is the same name. I do have a Kindle Vella called Marina the Vampire that apparently has a lot of blood, and there is dismembering. That is a fact. And I am writing. I am trying to reach 10K. I have 3,923 words more to get to that. And what else? Oh, I'm writing the Hallmark romance, the holiday.
oh yes.
Ooh, the holiday romance.
Yeah, one of the things that help is that today, in between last night and today, I was writing the meet cute. So.
Oh, and I hope you find your pin. Oh no.
A pen stealing cat. Huh.
And hello to Morgan, to JC, to Cool, to Essie. I appreciate you all being here. Oh, hi, Tiff. Hey, Tiffy. Nice. Okay, friends. Like I said, am working on my Arthurian. We're going to throw in a flashback today, and we're going to go back to the day that all the drama happened, and then we're going into a smexy scene. I know. So I'm very excited. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll into our first sprint. Do you guys want to warm up? Or do you want a full 30 or a full 45? 45.
I'm cool with a
I've been
warm-up.
writing the entire day, so I'm pretty warm up.
Pretty warmed up. What about you, Laura? What about you, Jenna?
I'd like a warm-up.
Take a warm up. All right. Present, share screen.
Yeah, figure out everything.
You're going to be so okay. It's going to be all right. We're warming up to Laura's timers. Surprise! Laura has timers. This is your plug to go subscribe to Laura. And while you're subbing to Laura, sub to Esther and to Jenna and to me. As Nick said, a subscriber a day keeps the dark thoughts away. And Autobots, we are rolling out. Ring a ring a ring a ring, my friends. Welcome back. I am so I just did an overview of everything I'm about to write, and it was 800 words.
Wow, nice.
I know. I am so happy. How did you guys do?
298. Apparently, my vampire's underground contacts are literally underground in a moor at a secret gambling den for supernatural creatures. And you can't light a fire because it might set the bog on fire. So instead, they have seductively dancing glowing fairies in glass cages around the room.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God.
My brain!
Fantastic.
My
I
brain!
love it. I love it.
Absolutely fantastic. Here
I
we-
got 730 words.
Nice.
Nice.
Good for
Very
you.
nice. Great job. Hello, Haley, who came in, and Nia, and Barrett, and Joanne. Let me see here. Who else did I
By
miss?
the way, Nia got her 10K words during Barrett's stream.
Go,
Congrats,
Nia.
Nia.
Nice.
Hello, yes, ma'am.
And she's still in the writing mood.
Listen, when you get there, you get there. I feel like I'm going to get there tonight.
Yeah.
Morgan has brownie now, and I want brownies, but I think I have some leftover lava cake from last night.
Ooh, you know what I have? Wine.
You know what I also have? Wine.
And I put it on the refrigerator, so I'm like, I may grab a glass
Yes,
on the net.
do it. Let's make this a fun stream.
Yes, ma'am.
How is it that I'm the only one who ended up with water?
I have cranberry cherry juice.
Okay, thank
Listen,
you.
your cranberry cherry juice needs some vodka.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, Jenna?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I feel I have FOMO. I have beverage FOMO.
You're
Liquid
normally the
FOMO.
champagne. You're normally the wine auntie.
I don't know how this happened.
I mean,
I don't know how it happened
do you
either.
not feel like drinking alcohol? Because if
Not
that
really.
is the case, it's fine.
Yeah, if you don't
Yeah,
feel
I
like
just-
it, it's fine.
But it
Here.
is atypical, so thank you, Laura, for joining me in regular hydration.
I mean, I have well, now that I grab it, I don't have anything, but I usually have.
I was trying to find a brownie emoji, but there's not one. I might eat this whole pan. That's me. Oh, that's me. Anna's having the best writer moment. Almost finished with Notebook and is so excited to start a new one. Hello.
Yes, I love that feeling.
That moment, you know, when you're just making stuff up just to fill up the pages,
Yes.
like the last 2 pages so that you can get to your new notebook. Absolutely. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
I do want brownies
Yeah,
too.
brownies.
Congrats on your 214 Essie. Great job. 309 Persephone. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Yes. Not being sick tomorrow is all that matters. So if you can eat that whole pan and get away with it, do.
Yep.
Great job, Joanne. 577.
Nice.
Welcome back, Divine Fox. Outlining my entire book right now so I can just write. I love it. Yes. Outliners unite.
Good.
Nick says, I've decided not to write tonight. I'm reading Laura's work and having the time of my life. Self-care is reading Laura's work instead of writing.
This because I'm like, if I get that 10K, I'm gonna read it. Or I'm like, do I wait until tomorrow when I get bored at work? Because there's nothing better than read like a juicy romance at work and be like, no one is watching me, right?
No one can see this. Right?
Oh gosh.
I am here for wine stream. Please don't worry. It was a 4-person lava cake and I ate 3/4 of it yesterday. So, you know, let's
Acceptable.
set our
that.
expectations beneath the ground. Joanne says, think you guys can help me with ideas on how to fix a plot hole. We are always here for it.
Just
Who are you?
clarify.
Whatever you want to know. Absolutely.
It's me, guys, I promise.
I have peanut butter chocolate chip cookies that I made before I left. Hello. I love a good peanut butter chocolate chip. Yes, sometimes we do have to give our liver a break.
It's not just water, it's electrolyte water.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're
It's
dehydrated.
schmancy water.
Were there electric eels in it?
I wish, that would be cool.
You see, Nick? It is fair.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. I had a couple questions lined up.
Okay.
Here we go. Flash fiction, why or why not?
Yes! All the yes.
You may
Why
argue.
Why would you ask why? That is always a yes. There's no.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't flash fiction.
Ma'am, you need to fix your life.
What is it about flash fiction?
Amen.
What is it about flash fiction that gets you guys so hyped for it? Because I can't do it. Yeah.
It's the discipline. It's the cut right to the heart of the story and make sure you're within the word count. So you have to be super specific about every word you choose. And so it makes you try and level up faster because you're so fine-tuning everything.
Also, a flash can let you know if the story holds weight. Because if you write it and you're done, there's nothing that you can expand. It's like a full-on story. Then great, awesome. But sometimes you can just try and write a flash, and it's like, well, it's good and all that. And when you reread it, then you get more ideas and you can expand it, and then you start seeing if it holds weight. Like, it not only helps you craft wise, but it helps you understand if your ideas are book ideas or short story ideas or flash fiction ideas.
I don't think I've ever had a short story idea.
So, do you know my
Man
flash
with
fiction
200
process?
characters and 50 book series.
I've been attacked. What were you saying, Laura?
So my flash fiction technique is I set a timer, usually for 20 minutes, and I usually pull up like a painting for a prompt. So I'll have a prompt, and then I set the timer and I hit go, and I just have to start typing and see what happens. And once there's like 6 minutes left on the timer, turn left, do your climax, no matter where you're at, start climaxing the story, and just see where on earth your imagination takes you.
Having 6 minutes to climax is my definition of a bad time. I need more time than that. That is not enough.
The story.
Not long enough for the story.
I mean, if it's a quickie, I think that's enough, but
I feel like a solid 15 minutes.
Does everyone see this halo over my head right now?
it's so funny. As soon as she finished her trilogy, it's like she purged herself out of all
I know, right?
spicy talk.
She became the good person. How did I get the horns? How did this happen?
And me.
You guys all make great points about flash fiction, and still, most of my opinion sides with JC. Like, I get it. It does level you up, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I want to put in that.
I cannot get past the pointless.
See, I have trouble reading novels now because I just want a flash fiction or a drabble or like short story max because it's hard to hold my attention for that long.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It might feel like I can see it. It might feel like a novel can meander. It's like
I've had some meandering novels, but like
it's like what is this? What is the point of this?
Joanne says, so I have this plot hole. where I wrote Lydia's parents started the bakery in 2035, and it's 2054 in the story. As you might have guessed, it's not a contemporary rom-com anymore. Oh, Laura, I just cackled, wasn't ready for your enthusiasm. All right, so Joanne then says, so now I'm wondering how to include what year it is without delving into futuristic fiction. Any ideas? Because I really want to make the book present day, aka contemporary. And my question to you, Joanne, is did you have to answer years? Did you have to name years? Because if not, don't.
I haven't named years in my story.
Like ever.
I don't either.
I don't ever. I don't even age my characters. I give an age range. Yeah.
I don't think I haven't mentioned the age of my characters.
Hi, Eva. Yeah, you kind of just assume adulthood. And Morgan, A, yes, flash fiction is so much fun. I like the challenge of making a great story in a few words. Okay.
And it makes it a lot easier for you to get your first publication.
That's true.
Credentials? I don't know what you call it.
Is it really? Because you can submit to flash fiction publishers and maybe I should try it. I've been on the fence.
All of my published work is flash fictions, drabbles, and short stories.
Maybe I should.
Laura is a published author.
Yeah.
She just doesn't label herself that way.
I sold my 23rd last night.
Nice. Congratulations.
Listen, she's so good. Nia says, flash fiction, I wish I could. A flash is like an idea and a big story for me. Exactly.
See, this is the thing. A lot of people see flash fictions as just like a snippet of a big picture, and it should be a whole story.
And that's what I read, and that's why it's scary. That's why
I think that's why Laura's flashes are so well loved, because it is a full story.
You're right.
It's not a snippet of something bigger. Which is why I don't think it's pointless, JC, because it's supposed to be a beginning, a middle, and an end.
I had my flash piece, Cloak of Bones, and I was like, I should stretch this into a short story. So then I started stretching, and then I got stuck on it for 2 years.
Ooh.
I finally finished it.
Yay!
Congrats.
Thanks.
For me, it's finding that beginning, middle, and end within like a limited number of time. You know? Like, because my stories develop over years. So.
For me, flash fictions usually are like 2 characters, maybe 3, and take place within a smaller time frame. Like you're not going from birth to death usually. So you just find the most important part of that person's life, that person's story, and you premise it, delve into explore the emotion of that moment, and exit out as fast as possible.
Friends, we are going to wrap up this discussion. I'm going to take the banner down and go through these comments because I want to get back in the zone. What about you guys?
I want to get my wine.
Yeah. Morgan says, I only do flash with prompts, so I don't typically have short story or flash fiction ideas. Eva, flash fiction for instant gratification, to help focus on finishing a plot, to practice dialogue, to have something to do in a set amount of time, to focus on what matters. Lots of pros, in my opinion. Yeah, you're right. Jenna being the innocent. Oh my Gwenna, oh my god, Gwenna. Oh my Gwenna.
Whoa.
Have I told you about my reasons for disliking the hero's journey to the story circle? It's relevant to climaxing in 6 minutes. You haven't. You can tell me on Saturday. I would love it. Eva, I'd remove the year / backdate the year and do for Joanne. Only if reviews make it important and to continue on as if it's present day. I'm going to disagree. I know people who do write flash fiction, and everyone's a better writer than people who don't. To just at the line level. Not necessarily at the plot level, but at the line level. Like the word choices, their author voice is always very clear and distinct. And that's why I've been on the border. It's just like, do I really want to spend 20 minutes of my life with that? Who knows?
It's just 20 minutes.
But she will spend 20 minutes trying to find 300 names.
You absolutely are correct. I'll spend 20 minutes trying to find one name. Also, I never know the difference in word counts between all of the things. Yeah, you don't need to mention a year, Joanne. Sorry, Esther, but to me, if I'm going to write a short fiction, then I would write a short story. A flash fiction is like a teaser and, again, pointless. JC, you're in the minority. It's all right. You can dig in your heels. Essie loves writing flash, but all of the flash turns into novels or short stories eventually. Okay. Tiffany loves a good flash fiction and might have a flash project in the works. Hello. Eva, short story can be between 1,500 to 15K. Flash and micro aren't for everyone, but they aren't pointless.
Tiffany, stop calling it a flash. It's not a flash.
No, Gwen, stay strong. Resist the peer pressure buttons. I did that in high school. I never wrote the flash fiction in high school. I would just like take the L on the assignments, and I was like still an A student. So what can you do? Thank you. Would it be better to say her parents attained ownership of her grand aunt's bakery in their 30s? Yes. You can age your characters. Don't date the story. Hi, Dev75. You can sneak in, but you can't stay sneaky. Hello. Guess who it is?
It's Devin.
It's Devin.
Cry. Tears of happiness.
You're here, friend, and I love that. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah.
Hi, Shannon. Thank you for the like. All right. JC, I need a whole story to tell a whole story. Flash fiction is a whole story. That's the point. No story is a whole story. Oof. But it should be a complete arc and or plot. In the words of Yo Gabba Gabba, try it and you like it. So try it, Gwen. I don't know. I've tried a lot of things I didn't end up liking, and most of them took about 6 minutes. I used to write a lot of poetry, and I kind of consider flash fiction in a similar way. But maybe that's not the way to think of them. Here we go. JC says, okay, I did say my opinion, of which I am entitled to. That's true.
Yes,
you are. Joanne, I love writing flash fiction, but then the problem lies in making it a whole story. Short story novellas and novels are more my thing. Nia says, I like Laura's because it's horror that I can read because it's short. Can't do a novel length of horror. I'm a chicken. I agree.
Me too.
Yes, yay for finishing the short story. Oh my god, you guys, you talk so much. I definitely read flash and short stories that are more of an idea than a story. In fact, the only bad review I ever left was on such a collection. Ooh. Here we go. Nia says, I'm over 10K for the weekend. Yes. Oh my Gwenna. Oh my Gwenna, add this to your shop.
Yeah.
I would buy that. I would buy merch that says, oh my Gwenna. That might be my new thing to say.
I would love that. That would be so flattering. Do you have a Grover yet? There were so many that came up yesterday. I do not, but I need one. Here we go. Do I care if I'm in the minority? Nope. Hi, Kelly. Bye, Kelly. More pros, newsletter, and social media content. Yes, it is a Devin. I'm the guy that YouTube doesn't want to acknowledge. We're acknowledging you now. You are valid and you have a space. You will always have a space on my channel, Devin. Always. Nia says, I always wrote the flash in school, but it was like an episode. I write the bigger story on my own. Here we go. Yes, I know, right? 6 minutes. A song came to mind when she said 6 minutes. I used to do the flashes in school. They were like, oh, nope, I already read that one. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're doing well, Kelly. Thank you for asking. Yes. Hashtag free Devin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and we love you. I'm so glad we stopped talking. Let's get back to it. Oh, God. Y'all can tell I'm a different person on wine, huh? Here we go.
On wine and on a mission for words.
Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want this sex scene. I do. All right, here we go. Share screen. Do you guys want a 30 or a 45? First answer wins.
35.
35. Boom. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. 35. All right, here we are. 35. In 4, 3, 2, 1, roll out. Ring a ring a ring a ring. Hello, 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 friends. I did 481.
Nice.
It's okay. It's just okay.
I did 563.
563, nice. Okay.
I got wine.
Haha. I got chocolate cake, I had chocolate cake, I should say. It's gone now.
288. I am trying to develop a gambling game for supernatural creatures to play at this table.
You said it includes like knuckle bones and runes?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have the runes carved into knuckle bones?
I don't know.
And what you can do is, because there are, depending on the rune set, there are 24 to 25 or 26 runes. What you can do is have each person bring their own rune set, and then have them like roll for however many, or like shuffle them and spread them out, and like however many are face up or rune side up, maybe wins that set. You can then snatch them up, and it's like a kind of like a shuffling game. But you can kind of like shake the table or shake the runes in a specific way, or weight them or sketch them in a specific way onto the bone so that they fall more likely face up. So, just an idea as someone who regularly works with runes. Devin got cheese.
Yay, cheese!
Jenna is correct. Cheese always wins. And also, hi, Moon. Moon wrote a book with a character named Bernadette called Bernie. I did think it was a super cute name.
Nice.
Essie got 475. Haley wrote like 100. I don't know. I'm tired. Gwenna, how do you attach such a beautiful dangly thing to your bun and not have it get painfully snagged? Never occurred to me to accessorize my bun like that, but I love it. Fun fact, my hair is being held up by a hair stick that has this actually attached. And this is the greatest thing I have ever done for my hair. I have tried every clippy on the market. I have tried every different kind of snag-free or tangle-free hair tie. Nothing holds my hair up as comfortably and as long as this stupid stick. I slept with this stick in, and it is still holding my bun up. I'm serious, y'all. I'm never going back. This is the only way I'm doing my hair from here on out.
Yeah, I take those. I take pens. I take pencils. I take whatever is a stick and just like call it a day.
Like, it's changed my life. I had a headache when I laid down after class earlier, and normally when I have a headache, it's because my hair's been back all day. So I touched my scalp, and I was like, okay, is this where my pain is? And no, it wasn't. So I moved my head around, and I was like, oh, am I sure it's not my head muscles getting torn back from my hair tie? No, it wasn't. It was a sinus pressure headache. It's just a delight to know that my hair is no longer causing me pain, which is something I think only people with chronic migraines can really understand, you know? Persephone got 562. Great job, Persephone. Nick says he's on chapter 5. They are on chapter 5 of Laura's story. 10 out of 10.
Chapter 5. No!
They read fast and they write fast, apparently.
Yeah.
Tiffany says I did 464, which took me over 4K for the day, and I believe that is it for me. I need to eat. I'm going to go watch my movie. Tiff, I hope you have the most fun. The most fun, Tiff. Moon arrived with just a couple minutes left in the sprint. Got 47. Words are words, Moon. Great job. Joanne said, no words written. Researching for a good laptop right now. Any recommendations to laptops that are good for writers? If you want something cheap, a Chromebook does the trick.
Keep in mind, Chromebooks do stop getting updates after a couple of years.
Yeah, they only last like 2 years, but they're only like $200.
I mean, mine, I got it for $99.
Yeah, they're cheap, but they get the trick done for real. Jenna, you had your hand up?
Yeah, Joanne, I would also say don't go small because it's cheap. I'm wide through the shoulders, and just to be comfortable writing for a long time, I can't be scrunched up on some little ass micro MacBook. Like, I have an HP that's like the biggest one they have, so that I can kind of spread out a little bit, and it really makes a difference in how long I can write when I'm in the flow. So I would, if you're purchasing online, sort of take out a measuring tape and see if that width is good for you.
You know, it's really funny you say that because I have the exact opposite problem. Most laptops have far too wide of a keyboard for me. Like, even this one, I feel my fingers straining. Like, the Chromebook was the only thing with a small enough keyboard, compact enough for my fingers to reach all the keys comfortably.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have tiny hands, though. I have baby hands. I fit in kids' size gloves.
At work, I work on a Mac product, and it has that little detached wireless keyboard, and I kind of look like a little squirrel when I'm typing on it, but it smooshes my boobs, and it's good for business, but it's not good for me.
I have
Yeah,
the size of my hand, my arm.
Yes,
keyboard.
something like that.
That's funny because when I was looking at like keyboards that I could comfortably type in, I literally told my husband, find me the smallest keyboard they have.
Yeah. So Joanne, it just matters that your ergonomics feel good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there's a lot of 17 inches laptops who are thin, so they're not gonna weigh as much as they used to. I have the laptop that is going to be the replacement of this one because this one is old. It is 17 inches and it is super lightweight, but it's wide. I need a full keyboard. I don't like the keyboards that don't have the keypad to the side. It doesn't feel small. It doesn't feel small.
That's a pretty keyboard.
But I cannot type numbers from the top. I need them on the side. I'm quicker that way.
Yeah. On my other keyboard, that's exactly what I have on the side. Especially like when you're doing number work or like you're doing anything that requires like it's just you can't peck and numbers. You need something you can just like flow with. Yeah. So if the numbers matter to you, make sure you get that on your keyboard, Joanne. And a lot of laptops will come with a separate area for it now. Moon says, I have a giant bun, hair past my knees, and does pull uncomfortably when I put it up. I'll have to experiment with sticks. Please do tell me how you like it. These have changed my life. Absolutely changed my life.
The other thing that you can do if you have like very long hair, braid it very lightly and then roll it with a stick. So it has something to hold with the braid, and it doesn't supposed to be snagging on your hair because it already has the braids to grab.
What Esther said, especially if you have straight hair. Now I have curly hair, so like curly hair, no matter the length, it's gonna catch onto the stick and hold, right? So if you do not have curls in your hair, you can do a very loose, light braid and then do the same roll with a stick, shove it in there. You're going to be good all day. Eva says, I love my Nova, but it's also good for basic art stuff, so maybe more than necessary. Nick says, I actually read so slow. I slow down tremendously. Grad school messed me up because I always skim read. I have to slow down for words I actually want to read. Eva says, yeah, I use my external keyboard a lot for the same reason. My last laptop was much wider. Persephone, I love my small laptop. My desktop keyboard feels too big now. Exactly. I'm the same way. After my Chromebook, everything feels too big. Anna says, ooh, if you want to get a smaller computer, you could get a cheap keyboard and attach it. Yep. Yes, Jenna, I have an HP with a 17-inch screen because I need the biggest one. Also checking specs. It will really depend on what you're looking for. I have a MacBook, but I've also had an Acer, Lenovo, and a PC, so ask away if you have questions. I like my laptops to be 13 inches wide. So for specs, I need 16 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes hard drive. Hard drive space is going to be hard to find for cheap.
I Actually, hard drives as a whole they're gonna be hard to find because now is the
Age of the cloud.
No, it's now SSD.
Mhm.
I just don't remember the name of it. Let me find it.
My screen can rotate so I can fold it over. That's my favorite part. Also comes with its own stylus thingy, which is amazing. I don't lose it now. Same thing. When I had my Chromebook, it had its own stylus, and you could fold it over and flip it into like a tablet and everything like that. Oh, it was wonderful.
It's called the solid state drive. It now comes that way because it's faster. The like the programs and everything runs faster.
Oh, Joanne, you might want to wait until Black Friday.
Yeah.
It is this month.
It is this month. You wouldn't have to wait too long. Divine Fox says, I've used keyboards so long that using a laptop feels too small.
Good thing my laptop keyboard is bigger than this keyboard because my laptop is 17, but this one's clacky.
Click, 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 click. You know the sound? Like it's like a dopamine rush to hear the sound of typing.
Yeah.
Exactly, Esther. Exactly. Oh God, ASMR just typing
Yeah.
sounds. Tiffany, if you're so close, keep writing, baby. Do it.
Yeah.
But also take time for you. Rest and rejuvenate. We've got more laptop suggestions. I love my MacBook Air keyboard, but I've been doing work for a local theater company box office, so recently got an external keyboard for the numbers on the side. Yep. Yeah, that was the second thing is that like my husband was like, do you want this keyboard? Do you want this keyboard? Do you want this keyboard? He's like, they're all really small. And I said, but which one makes the best sounds?
That's hard.
He's like, I don't know. We'll have to go check. So we spent an entire 2 days across 3 Best Buys testing keyboards. I'm way too picky. All keyboards click when I type. This one is fairly quiet compared to the cheap keyboards I use. It's my nighttime keyboard. I can't do the clacky keyboard. Unpopular opinion. It is an unpopular opinion. It is an incorrect opinion, but we're going to leave that at that. My friends, I want to get back to my scene. What about you guys? Are you okay with not having a question? Can we just go?
Go for it.
Absolutely. Let me end the poll. Oh my God, you guys are such smart butts. Smart butts? Smart asses, honestly. 37 and a half minutes won by an overwhelming amount for our next sprint. So
I didn't vote for that, but that's okay.
37 and a half. Here we go. Let me see how close I can get to that.
That's 37:30.
Here we go.
Boing.
Okay. We're going to do 37:34. Y'all sound okay?
Yes.
Boom. Smart rear ends. Thank you, Eva. I'm at 32 words. 32K words in my project, but saving the words so I can update over the holiday. Yeah. There you go. Sounds a bit like a typewriter. Friends, so good. All right, we are going to roll right into this. This is going to be our last sprint for the night, as I promised to let you guys go by 9. If I'm not done by then, we might see. But I will free you for the night. You will be dismissed for the night by 9 if you so choose. Oh, yeah, it's Roy. It's okay.
Roy.
It's Roy. It's okay.
It's like, Mom!
Love you. Give me treats. And with that, Autobots, we roll on out to the view of Roy getting them treats.
He's so cute. Oh, I can't. Can we just stare at him? okay, I'm gonna work for real.
Ring-a-ring-a-ring-a-ring. Ring-a-ring-a-ring. A ring-a-ring-a-ring. My friends. That sprint I did 5:44, which puts me at a total of 18:34 for today.
Nice.
And I'm pretty happy. What about you guys?
2:30.
Nice.
So I broke 2K for today.
Awesome. How did finding the game and doing the thing go? How did the thing? Is it thinging?
Slightly. So I'm also having to like come up with like, okay, what supernatural creatures are at the table? What are their personalities? What are their names? Does Hadrian know them or not? What's their like vibe on the street that they're known as? So I can get the atmosphere. Like, so much to just come up with on the fly.
Y'all pantsers. Y'all pantsers. Telling you. It's a lot of work. What about you two down low? Jenna, how was your 37 and a half minutes of not writing?
It was fantastic. Thank you.
Okay, good. I'm just checking it. And Esther, how are you, babe?
I did 680. Today I'm at 7,274. I don't think I'm gonna break the 10K because it's past the 24 hours and my wrist hurts and I really don't want to push it. I'm like, I'm just like 3,000 away from 20K. I'm just like, that's okay. I just want it to be as close to 20K as possible. So I'm not gonna force it. I'm just gonna reward myself with some dramas.
There you go. That's a good way to think about it. Let me see here. Essie doesn't feel like doing math, but she did get 1065 for the stream. Great job. Stop because it's after 9. You do need to eat. Good job prioritizing food. Got 22,665 in total for the novel. Y'all are just crushing it on the word counts this year. Crushing it. Moon 565. Awesome. It's just 612 for the day, but that's fine. Updated the nano site too. Words are words. Persephone 394. Awesome job. Moon says she's usually much more of a pantser and have to say with a clear outline this time. It's every bit as challenging and complicated. Yep. It's just different challenges and complications. That is the way of the plotter. Also, can we just take a moment for this interaction? Eva was like, found a smallpox family, so she was like, I need a happy thing now. Like last night, I found a horse thief. Isn't that basically the historical version of Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, you just stroll it onto a field and catch a ride home, I guess.
Yeah.
Moon has family that were moonshiners and ran liquor during the Prohibition era. Yeah, and apparently her grandparents, or rather her in-laws, still live in the house where they distilled and sold that liquor. And also, good night, Eva. Fantastic. Fascinating stories. All of my stories with my family include trauma. I'm starting to learn that apparently there should be fun stories in families too.
Yeah.
You're amazing, Nick.
Anna says it's like someone stealing both your car and your dog at the same time. Isn't that sad? That's so true. Yuane Wood said, I started Nano late because of mental health, so yay. Star sarcasm. Yuane, it doesn't matter when you start. What matters is that you made
on a frog.
I know, right? I think, is it a strawberry or a raspberry? That's a strawberry? It's a strawberry hat.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It is so cute. What matters is that you actually started. And also, welcome to my stream, love. Nia updated the nano site and snagged the 1667 badge. Hell yeah. Saving the rest of the words for a later update. On chapter 3 of Babel. Unya, Thank you so much for correcting me. I would not have guessed that. Unya.
Mm.
I like that. I like that a lot.
She might take that name.
Listen, I've been known to steal a name. Wondering Teacher Books hit 437. Thoughts were a bit disjointed, but hiya. Nice to see you. It's Irish. I love a good Irish name.
Nice.
I'm thinking we're gonna steal it. Moon says, I think what really matters is frogs wearing hats. A good, solid point, friends. At that, it is 9:25. I have promised to relinquish you. Would you like to be relinquished?
I have to work tomorrow.
Esther
I'm
needs to
getting
be
a headache.
relinquished. Laura has a headache.
Mhm.
Yes, let's relinquish you all. We did not do intros, thus we must unfortunately do outros. Esther, may we start with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Esther Marian-Duvar. I am a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author, and I am a Kindle Vella author with a story called Marina the Vampire. It is a paranormal, slow burn, enemies to lovers. It is kind of bloody. It does has dismembering, FYI. It is available on Kindle Vella, Coffee, and Patreon for anyone who cannot access Kindle Vella or doesn't want to deal with Amazon. I got you. I do have a channel with the same name. I do writing blogs and some chatty videos, and I'm trying to do blogs for NaNoWriMo, but my internet is very slow today, so it's still uploading a blog. So who knows when that's gonna come up. Subscribe to find out.
Yeah. All these very sweet people getting excited about dismemberment and gore.
We're the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
I
creepy
heard-
at all.
I don't hurt in real life. I just keep it all in fiction.
So she claims on the internet, on a recorded and eternally alive stream. Jenna, my friend, your turn.
Yes, I'm Jenna Gordon Writes, although I'm taking a small break from writing when everyone else is diving into writing. Most recent writing can be found on Amazon. It's the Sway trilogy.
Awesome.
It is awesome. It's a very cool trilogy. Laura Nettles.
I'm Laura. My channel is Laura Nettles. I usually do things spooky, scary. Currently drafting a vampire romance. Nick is a saint and giving me notes of a document. So wait till tomorrow, Esther. I will be fixing something tonight after I take some drugs to make my head not want to hurt. So yeah, it's
And for
great.
legal reasons, she will not be disclaiming which drugs.
It's Tylenol.
Ezzy, you are so welcome. You are such a darling in the chat. Please come back anytime. Anna, it was so nice to see you, my dear. Thank you for waking up early to be with us and to stream with us. And I want to remind you all that all of these lovely human beings have links down below in the boxy box. Please like, please subscribe. And if you do feel so inclined, go read Esther's Kindle Vella, go buy Jenna Gordon's Sway trilogy, and head on over to Laura Nettles' Ko-fi shop, where you can buy some awesome Christmas cards with horror flash fiction on them. They're pretty cool, if I say so myself. I love you all. Have a fantastic night. And
Thank you,
bye.
Moon.